I'm in the enemy base is not the best move to do on this. You're really good, and like there, I just got destroyed because that guy was good enough to kill me. But basically, the number one tip I need to give you is practice, because you have to learn how to use the semi-automatic by yourself. I can give you tips and all that, but you guys need to get the better aiming and everything. I've been playing this game for a year now, so I'm okay at it. But one thing you need to learn is using cover as well. So basically, right now I'm using cover, this blue block here, and I'm using it to try and, I see an enemy right there, they have a pretty good wall. I'm going to try and flank around and try and get this guy that I saw, which is now dead. But using the map to see where you are, that was horrible. But using the map to, like, using the map is a really good option. As you can see there, the water is not off limits, so you are allowed to go there. And so I see two people, and I think they're in a squad, which are doing quite well in killing, in flanking around the enemy and going for the enemy intel, while I'm going gung-ho and going for more kills approach, since this is a TDM. But the intel is worth 100 kills, so both of us have a good idea. And so tips, this game's gonna end, so I'm gonna have to have you guys wait. And basically tips I can tell you is try and scope in. Scoping in doesn't give you a advantage over actually looking at the enemy and giving you an accuracy advantage, but it helps you see them better. So there's a difference between when you can scope in and when you can use the crosshairs. So usually if they're around this close, I would use the iron sights to kill them. But if they were a bit further away from that, I would always use the iron sights. So basically, right now what I'm doing is having cover over here and digging straight down. As you can see, my teammate there. I need to build cover immediately, especially for this map since this is plain open. As you can see, I can see traces flying towards my head. And basically, when you have a too high wall and you have a semi-automatic, you have to start couch standing, which is an effective way to kind of lure them into thinking, but if you can't have it in patterns or else you'll die immediately. So as you can see there, I did it in a pattern and they found out, and keep moving around in that cover as well, which can really help you out in those situations when you only have one wall. So try and use that as much as possible. So as you can see here, I'm using the same kind of ladder, stairs I mean, as I was before. And as you can see here, my teammates really are trying to help out. And you can build these like bits where you can take head cover, and I just got destroyed there. But those are pretty useful, as you can at least stand up and take cover behind them. And as you can see here, my teammates are building an area here, so if the green team is trying to come close to the base, we can easily get them. As you can see there, I think the guy saw me and I took way too long, so I'm just going to duck back into cover and try and get back into the game and try and get as many kills as possible since this is TDM. I can see some water campers here, and they can be really annoying in these maps, and I'm getting horrible aim right now. And tips I want you to learn is map observation, which is looking for the map, try and find flank routes, like the guy is using over there, that one stranger, or straggler, I guess. That's horrible. And, oh my gosh, cover just blew up. I have to get back into cover. And basically, map observation, try and scope in, when the difference between when to scope in and not, especially for far ranges. It's best to scope in. That's horrible aim from me. And basically using cover as much as possible. The crouch spam in 2 high walls. As you saw before, there was a guy with 3 high walls just jumping up and down. That is not a good tactic, as you lose sight of the person really easily. And as you're jumping up and down, the reticle goes up and down, which makes it even worse for you to aim. So unless you are absolute beast, or you're using that tactic of having a kind of stair there, which you can spam, that is pretty good tactic there. And as you can see, building is quite a big part of this game, so try and build as much cover as possible. I have no idea why they have putting this large blue strip here, but still, I'm